I am successful. I am a living expression of focus, clarity, and purpose. I am not chasing success. I am aligned with it. Every thought, every action, every breath moves me toward my vision. I am showing up for myself with commitment and discipline. I take ownership of my time, my energy, and my direction. I am successful because I stay consistent even when no one is watching. I build momentum through small, intentional choices. I'm always moving forward even when the progress is invisible. Success is not something I wait for. It is something I create. I am not afraid to take the next step. I trust that every action brings clarity and every challenge brings strength. I am worthy of success in every area of life, career, relationships, well-being, contribution. I am attracting aligned opportunities that match my readiness. I am prepared for growth, and I welcome it now. I am in command of my mindset. I think like a leader, act like a creator, and move like a champion. I am not here to compete. I am here to become. My only comparison is with who I was yesterday. I am grateful for how far I've come. I am proud of what I'm building inside and out. I define success in my own way, and I honor that definition every day. To me, success is alignment, progress, peace, and impact, and I live that truth. I am a magnet for solutions, innovation, and results. What I focus on grows, and I choose to focus on what matters. I am fully capable of reaching my goals. I have the clarity, the courage, and the consistency it takes. I am here to rise. I am here to lead. I am here to win with heart, with purpose, and with integrity. I am confident. I trust in who I am and all that I bring to this world. I stand in my power, grounded in truth, not ego. I don't need to be loud to be strong. My presence speaks. I am secure in my voice, my choices, and my direction. Even when things are uncertain, I trust myself to respond with wisdom. I am not defined by fear, nor limited by doubt. Confidence flows from my values, not my circumstances. I am enough, not someday, not later, right now as I am. There is nothing outside of me that needs to validate my worth. I show up fully, knowing I don't need to be perfect, only present. My authenticity is my greatest strength. I walk into every room, knowing I belong. I bring value with my ideas, my energy, and my presence. I am calm under pressure because I believe in my ability to figure things out. I adapt, I learn, and I grow confidently. I release the need for approval. I am no longer seeking permission to shine. I already have the light. I trust my decisions. Even if I stumble, I know how to stand again stronger and wiser. I speak clearly, think independently, and act with courage. My self-trust is unshakable. I am proud of myself for showing up today. Confidence doesn't mean having all the answers, it means daring to begin. I look in the mirror and see someone brave, intelligent, and powerful. I am proud of who I am becoming because I chose this path and I walk it with intention. I own my space. I own my pace. I am the author of how I feel about myself, and today I choose confidence. I don't shrink to fit in, I expand to be real, and my confidence rises every time I choose truth over fear. I am abundant. Abundance is my natural state. I was born for overflow. I am open to receiving more than I ever imagined, with ease and with joy. I release all fear of not having enough. I already have more than enough within me. I am aligned with the frequency of wealth expansion and generosity. Money flows to me freely because I respect it, use it well, and welcome it with gratitude. I am attracting opportunities, resources, and support that elevate every part of my life. I trust that the more I give value, the more value returns to me multiplied. I am worthy of luxury, peace, and freedom. I am no longer shrinking to fit a version of myself that was built on lack. I live in a universe that is always expanding, and so am I. I expand in love, in wealth, in joy, and in possibility. I am grateful for the abundance that already surrounds me. Gratitude is my magnet, and it attracts more than effort ever could. I am no longer repeating old patterns of scarcity. I forgive myself for all past money mistakes, and I choose a new story today. I receive abundance with confidence and humility. I am a responsible steward of all I've been given and all that's coming. I am no longer afraid of success. I know how to hold it, how to grow it, and how to share it. I am building a life of wealth that feels aligned, not forced. I don't chase, I attract because I am rooted in value and self-worth. I celebrate others' abundance as proof that more is possible for all of us. There is no competition in overflow, only expansion. I walk through life expecting miracles, breakthroughs, and financial freedom. I deserve to live well, give freely, and rise abundantly. Abundance is not a future I hope for. It is the reality I live in beginning now. Today is my day. I am not waiting for the perfect moment. I create it now. I rise with clarity, and I move with confidence. Everything I need for today is already within me. I choose to meet this day with purpose, not pressure, with peace in my heart and power in my actions. I am showing up fully, mind, body, and spirit. I am present for my life, for my goals, and for what truly matters. I release the noise, the doubt, the distractions. I return to my center where clarity lives. I walk through this day with awareness, intention, and grounded energy. Each step I take is meaningful. Each word I speak carries weight. I am not rushing. I am not running. I am rooted. I am focused. I am steady. I allow joy to meet me in the simplest moments. Success is not just a goal, it's how I move through today. I am building momentum. This is not just another day. This is the beginning of something powerful. I show up for myself today, like I believe in my future, because I do. I trust the flow of this day. Not everything needs to be controlled. Some things just need to be allowed. I expect good things. I am open to the surprises, the blessings, and the breakthroughs. I am proud of myself not for being perfect, but for choosing to try again. I close this day stronger than I began it. Because I showed up, I committed, and I lived it on my terms. Today is not just a page, it is a declaration. Today I lead. Today I create. Today is mine. I'm a radiant source of positive energy. My presence uplifts every space I enter. I choose to begin this day in a state of joy, openness, and gratitude. I breathe in calm. I exhale light. I am vibrating on a high frequency love, peace, focus, and joy. I attract what matches my light, and I release what dims it. I carry peace within me, not because life is perfect, but because I've made that choice. I protect my energy and honor it as sacred. I bring warmth into every conversation. I speak words that empower, uplift, and heal. I choose to respond, not react. I bring intention into every moment of this day. I radiate kindness in every direction. Even a smile from me can shift someone's entire day. I create calm in chaos. I am the steady point in a world that moves fast. I am not affected by negativity. I remain centered and strong. I walk with a light heart and a clear mind. I recharge myself with gratitude, movement, nature, and stillness. I listen to my needs and nourish them with care. I know how to reset, refocus, and rise again. I am not perfect. I am powerful in how I return to my truth. I allow myself to shine fully and unapologetically because the world needs more light, not more noise. I choose to live today with purpose and a generous spirit. My energy is my gift, and I share it with intention. Wherever I go, I leave people better than I found them, because I am not just existing, I am elevating. I am not just surviving, I am designed to thrive. Abundance flows to me because I believe I belong in overflow. I no longer question whether I deserve wealth, love, success, or joy. I simply receive because I finally remember I was never meant to live in limitation. I am expanding beyond old beliefs of lack and guilt. Those were never mine, and I release them now with peace. I welcome prosperity in all its forms: peace of mind, freedom of time, stability, love, purpose. I celebrate wealth in others because it reflects what's possible for me. I rise in abundance, and I invite others to rise with me. I create value effortlessly because I lead with heart and truth. And value always returns to me multiplied. I am open to new income, new opportunities, new channels of success. I no longer limit how abundance arrives. I just stay open. I am not afraid to receive more because I know I am grounded, generous, and guided. I am a responsible steward of what I have, and I'm ready for more. I am building a life where prosperity is normal, not rare. I do not need to hustle to prove I deserve this life. I choose aligned action with peace flow and trust. I rest without guilt. I spend with intention, I receive with grace, and I grow with joy. Abundance is not just around me, it is within me. It is in how I think, how I speak, how I walk. I am living proof that success and softness can exist together, that money can be holy, that wealth can be wise. I am not chasing abundance, I am becoming it. I am the presence of love wherever I go. My energy is gentle, steady, and nourishing. I do not need to prove love, I simply become it. With every breath, I choose compassion over control, empathy over ego. I carry peace into every space I enter. Even when the room is silent, my energy speaks safety and warmth. I forgive easily, not because others deserve it, but because I deserve peace. I allow love to flow to me and through me. I am no longer resisting connection, I am opening to it. My heart is strong, not because it avoids pain, but because it continues to love through it. I speak kindly even to myself, especially to myself. I am gentle with my mind, my body, my process. I am learning to honor my softness as a sacred strength. I bring light to others not by trying, but by simply being who I truly am. I do not chase attention. My presence is powerful enough. I do not seek approval. I live in alignment with love. I allow others to be fully themselves around me. I hold space without judgment because I hold it for myself first. I am learning to receive love in forms I never noticed before. A smile, a kind word, my own breath. My light is not fragile. It grows brighter with every act of truth, courage, and care. I release the need to be hard to be respected. I lead with softness, and that is powerful. I am love in motion. I am light in presence. And today I let both guide every step I take. Today is my day. This moment is not an accident. It's my opportunity. I am not waiting for the right time I create it. I am not waiting to feel ready. I rise anyway. This is not just another day. This is the page I get to write with power. And I choose to write something true, something bold, something real. I am committed to being awake in my own life. I do not coast, I create. I decide, I move. I begin this day with clarity. I know what matters. I know who I am. I know what I'm here to do. I do not need to control the entire day. I only need to meet each moment with presence and purpose. I welcome what comes, and I trust myself to respond with wisdom. Even if things shift, I remain steady. I let go of perfection. I make space for progress. I give myself permission to try to adjust to grow. I walk with purpose, even if the path is not fully clear. I trust the next step will reveal itself as I move. I am not wasting this day in worry or waiting. I am here to live, to feel, to create, to contribute. My time is sacred. My energy is precious, and I will not spend it on anything that drains my light. I speak what I mean. I act with integrity. I lead myself with courage, and others feel that strength. Every moment today holds the potential for magic, and I choose to be awake enough to see it. I will go to bed tonight, proud, not because I was perfect, but because I chose to show up with heart. I am fully here, grounded in this moment, grateful for this breath. The present is not a pause. It is the power that builds my future. I release the weight of what if and the shadows of what was. I return to this moment where peace begins and creation unfolds. I do not chase the future nor fear it. I walk toward it with clarity and quiet excitement. I honor today because it is the only thing truly in my hands, and I use it with care, intention, and joy. I know that each small step I take today plants seeds for something beautiful. Even if I cannot see the bloom, yet I trust the roots are growing. I am no longer living in delay. I am not waiting for life to begin. I am living it now. Every action I take now is a vote for the future I believe in, and I am proud of the future I'm building one aligned moment at a time. I give myself permission to dream big and act small with steady faith. I trust the pace of my life. I trust the process. I trust myself. The unknown no longer scares me. It invites me. I meet the future with openness because I know who I am today. I am releasing timelines, but not vision. I let go of control, but I never let go of responsibility. I carry hope, not as a wish, but as a decision. I believe that what is ahead of me is better than what I leave behind. The future is not waiting for me to be perfect. It's waiting for me to be present, honest, and courageous. Today is not an interruption. It is the path, and I choose to walk it with full awareness and full heart. I am living fully in this moment, and I am becoming the future I once only dreamed of. I am whole. There is nothing missing in me, only more of me to meet, embrace, and express. I am walking into this day as a full, complete, and powerful version of myself. I no longer seek outside what I already carry within. I trust myself deeply, entirely, unapologetically. Not because I know everything, but because I know I can handle anything. I shine not from perfection, but from truth. My light is not performance, it's permission for me, for others. I let go of the need to shrink, to edit, to dim. Today, I choose to be seen not for attention, but for alignment. I am here to live out loud from the center of my truth. And the more I live as me, the more the world rises to meet me. I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to take my time. I am allowed to rise at full volume. I don't chase impact. I become it. I don't demand respect. I embody it. I am the result of every healing, every hard choice, every quiet comeback. And I honor that journey by walking forward not with fear, but with fire. I carry the wisdom of every version of me that kept going. And now I walk as the one who gets to thrive. I am magnetic because I'm aligned. I am powerful because I'm peaceful. I am ready because I remember who I am. Today is not just another chance. It's my stage, my canvas, my declaration. I shine with purpose. I move with grace. I lead with light. And I walk into this day already complete. I am deeply connected to life and everything around me. I am awake to the small details that make this moment sacred. I am choosing to bring my full presence to this day. I am living with meaning, not just movement. I am the one who decides what matters to me. I am giving my energy to what truly nourishes me. I am open to connection, conversation, and collaboration. I am part of something bigger than myself. I am here to contribute, to care, to grow. I am a force of peace in the places I go. I am listening more than I speak. I am choosing curiosity over judgment. I am grounded in truth and open to possibility. I am offering compassion with no conditions. I am speaking gently even to myself. I'm seeing others as whole and worthy. I'm creating moments that feel human and healing. I'm remembering what really matters: presence, love, purpose. I'm stepping into this day with my heart open. I am choosing to be a light in this world today. I am connected to something greater than fear. I am not walking alone. I am always supported. I trust that every step I take is guided. I am exactly where I need to be, even if I can't yet see the why. I surrender control, but never intention. I listen for quiet signals and sacred timing. I return to my breath. It always brings me home. I come back to myself when things feel loud. I trust the wisdom that lives inside me. I allow space for stillness, for questions, for becoming. I do not rush. Life moves with me, not against me. I am not lost. I am unfolding. I don't need to have it all figured out. I simply need to trust the next true step. I am enough, especially in the unknown. I don't force what wants to grow slowly. I hold my dreams with love and patience. I return to peace even in the middle of change. I am deeply rooted even as I reach toward more. I am coming home to myself over and over again. I am the calm within the storm. No matter what happens around me, I remain grounded within myself. I choose peace over urgency, clarity over reaction, depth over noise. I am no longer pulled by the chaos of the world. I move from stillness. I speak from wisdom. I protect my energy with intention and love. My boundaries are clear, kind, and rooted in self-respect. I do not need to control others. I lead myself, and in doing so, I influence the world around me. I return to my breath in every moment of doubt. It reminds me, I am here. I am safe. I am strong. I am a quiet force. I do not need to prove. I simply live in alignment. I speak with calm authority. I make decisions from presence, not pressure. I honor rest as sacred. Silence does not mean I'm empty, it means I'm listening. I am deeply connected to my intuition. My inner voice is clear, steady, and trustworthy. I choose actions that come from alignment, not ego. And that's why they work, because they are true. I am a peaceful warrior, not aggressive, but unwavering. I move with grace, and I stand with power. I forgive quickly, not because I forget, but because I refuse to carry what doesn't belong in my heart. I meet stress with breath. I meet conflict with clarity. I am building a life that feels good inside, not just one that looks good outside. Each day, I become more centered, more calm, more powerful. I no longer chase strength. I remember I already am it. I am the source of inner peace. I remain steady, even amid the currents of life. I am not swept away by chaos. I choose stillness. I do not need to control. I only need to be present. I am the master of my emotions and energy. I inhale peace. I exhale what no longer serves me. I return to myself, the safest and strongest place to be. I do not need noise to prove my worth. I lead with calmness, not with reaction. I choose depth over loudness. I do not need to fight, for I am steady like a mountain. True strength lies in a compassionate heart and a wise mind that knows how to let go. I know when to move forward and when to pause. I know that stepping back is not weakness, but wisdom. I know that silence is not fear, but the understanding of the value of tranquility. I am the light within my soul, radiant but not blinding. I walk through life with faith in my path. I do not need to rush. I know everything is arriving at the right time. I heal with love, not with pressure. I lift myself up with gentle words, not judgment. I am the peaceful space in a chaotic world. I am the quiet forest in a noisy city. I am the cool stream flowing through my heart each morning. I believe in the power that comes from inner stillness. I take each step with clarity in my soul and lightness in my heart. I do not need to race. I just need to live in rhythm with myself. I do not need to shout, for my energy already echoes far and wide. I am where peace begins, and today I radiate it through my gaze, my words, and my very presence. I am the endless flow of creativity. Every brilliant idea lives within me, waiting to be awakened. I don't wait for inspiration. I create it. I'm not afraid of being wrong. I know every experiment is part of the unfolding journey. I was born to create, to connect, to express life in my own unique way. There are no limits to my imagination. I trust what is rising in my mind and heart. I listen to the gentle inner callings where inspiration begins. I release judgment, perfection, and comparison. I allow myself to play, explore, and express authentically. I create not to prove, but to exist. I don't need to be right. I only need to be real. I dare to try to change, to begin again. There is no failure, only clearer next versions. I am not limited by old ways. I'm forging a new path through my own uniqueness. I am not confined by others' definitions. I am the artist of my own life. I choose the colors, the textures, and the rhythm. I find inspiration in nature, in silence, and even in chaos. I know every experience can become fuel for creativity. I let ideas come to me with ease and trust. I am a welcoming, nurturing, and liberating space for ideas. I do not fear emptiness. I know stillness is the fertile ground where inspiration awakens. I am a pure channel for a higher creative source. I write, I speak, I create with joy, curiosity, and an open heart. I don't need to be brilliant. I just need to be true. And that truth is the most beautiful creative gift I can offer today. I am healing with every breath, every choice, every single day. There's no need to rush. I recover in my own rhythm. I don't need to be okay right away. I only need to be honest with my emotions, and from there, healing begins. I listen to my body, my mind, and my heart with gentleness. I don't deny my pain, I embrace it with the light of understanding. I release the past like an old garment that no longer fits. I know I have the right to be reborn whenever I choose. I forgive myself not because the mistake has disappeared, but because I deserve freedom and lightness. I forgive others not to let them off the hook, but to unchain my own heart. I don't hide my wounds. I honor them as part of my journey. I know every crack is where the light can enter. I don't compare my healing pace to anyone else's. I walk steadily and truthfully, step by step. I no longer need to prove my strength by carrying heavy burdens. I am strong because I dare to soften to rest, to open my heart. I am the best caretaker of myself through sincere attention, without judgment, without pressure, only with love. I choose to believe that good things are still on their way because I am worthy of a whole and healing life. I'm not my old pain. I am the one who rose from it, brighter, deeper, and stronger. I heal not to return to who I was. I heal to become the truest version of who I am. I am grateful for this body, the home of my soul. I don't need external ideals to define my inner beauty. I choose to treat my body with reverence, not judgment. I deserve tenderness and daily care. I listen to the subtle signals my body sends. I rest when needed. I move when my body invites me. I don't force, I nourish. I don't punish, I heal. I eat to nourish my being, not to hide my emotions. I move to feel vitality, not to control my appearance. I know that health is a journey, not a short-term goal. I choose a lifestyle where both body and soul feel at peace. I love every cell quietly working to keep me alive. I'm grateful for all my body has endured, whether I've appreciated it fully or not. I look in the mirror and see a body that is brave, real, and beautiful. I stop criticizing myself in silence. I begin speaking love out loud. I don't need to fix myself. I just need to care. Each small act, applying oil, drinking water, taking deep breaths, is an act of self-love. I don't strive to be like anyone else. I just aim to be healthy and honest with myself. I choose what's good for my body even when no one is watching. I don't wait to be beautiful to love my body. I love it right now because it has loved me unconditionally from the very beginning. I walk today with gratitude because I can walk. I breathe deeply with gratitude because I can breathe. And I live today with kindness toward myself because this body is the one companion I will have for life. I am love. I am worthy of love. I am ready for love. I open my heart to receive the kind of love that nurtures my soul. I am attracting love that is deep, kind, and mutual. Love flows to me effortlessly in both familiar and unexpected ways. I am no longer settling for surface-level connection. I am aligned with meaningful, honest, soul-centered relationships. I am safe to love and be loved fully. It is safe for me to open, to soften, to be seen. I am not too much. I am not too little. I am exactly right for the kind of love I desire. I no longer chase, I attract. I no longer prove, I allow. I radiate the kind of energy that draws in truth, compassion, and respect. My presence is magnetic because it is real. I am clear about what I want in love, and I don't compromise my heart to get it. I know what it feels like to be chosen freely, and I wait for that. I release old stories that told me I wasn't lovable or that love must hurt. Those beliefs are gone. I now rise in love without fear. I love myself so deeply that I become a mirror for others to love me too. I am whole alone and open to becoming even more in connection. I am open to love, but I am not empty without it. I am love, and I call it in without losing myself. I forgive the past to make space for the present. I create room in my life for a love that honors who I truly am. I show up in relationships as my full self, soft, strong, and clear. I know that the more I become myself, the more I attract what is meant for me. Today, I live with a heart wide open. Love finds me. Love sees me. Love chooses me as I choose myself.